Number 34. Throughout the passage, Nixon uses the first person plural to evoke a sense of pity from the audience, emphasize that he too is affected by privacy concerns, establish solidarity between himself and his listeners, and distance himself from other members of government. So the first person plural, this is generally referring to things like we, us, our. Those are the kinds of words that he uses, right, in a case like this. So he uses the first person plural throughout the essay. He's not using it to evoke a sense of pity. He does not want the reader to feel sorry for him. He does not want the reader to feel bad for him. So he's not trying to do it to evoke a sense of pity from the audience. So pity is wrong. Is it to emphasize that he too is affected by privacy concerns? He may be. There's nothing in here that says, he specifically was affected by concerns about privacy or any of those kinds of things. So this, again, it sounds like it could be the right answer, but it's not. We'll leave it on the board for the time being. Is it to establish solidarity between himself and his listeners? Yeah, this actually could be the correct answer because a lot of authors do this when they write in the first person. When you write in the first person, you write with we, us, our to make it sound like, or at least to let the reader know that you and the reader are on the same team. That's a great reason to use first person plural. A lot of politicians do this, and in this case, Nixon was definitely a politician, but we want to make sure that we understand why he is using the first person plural, because authors can use this to establish solidarity between themselves and the listeners, to make them think, oh yeah, the author and the reader are on the same team here. Is he trying to distance himself from other members of government? Not really. There's not really any other members of government that show up here, so that's, it sounds like a potato answer here. And we can't really find any evidence for B, so that's the incorrect answer. So C is the correct answer here. He wants to make sure that the reader and he are on the exact same side of this issue. He wants to convince the reader that, hey, this is the right way to think about it. That's why he keeps using words like our and we and us, and that's just to establish solidarity.